Hey guys, how's it going? It's Chris here, and we're back doing another Q&A. Now, before I do this video, I want to make sure that the illusion is kept up that I am not in my pajamas currently. Just think in your mind's eye, Chris is not in his pajamas. And just know you're lying to yourself. Alright, so before I actually start this video, seriously guys, I wanted to quickly mention something new that I'm doing. If I sound a little bit congested, it's because I just woke up. Alright, but for this episode, guys, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be giving you guys one fake answer, so that's one lie for one of these. And I will tell you at the beginning of the next episode which one it was, but it's up to you in the comments below to debate which answer I gave that you think is a lie. And if you get it right, then I will make sure that when I give you the right answer in the next episode, I will make sure I'll give you credit for that. Just like, and then congratulations to whoever this is for getting it right. You know, you're not gonna get a reward or anything. I don't have any rewards to consistently give out every single video. But it's a cool little, hey, good job, you know, Butt Sniffer 552 for getting this answer correct, for calling out the correct lie. Without further ado, we have only about 15 questions this time. A bunch poured in, but they've kind of stagnated the past few days. So it's been a few days since I've gotten one. So I was like, I'll go make one video. Alright, so this one is from Chameleon666, my favorite type of chameleon, satanic. If you joined the circus, what performer would you be? I would be Massive Dildo Swallower. No, but no seriousness, if we're going off of like an actual talent of mine, I use that word very loosely, just like my throat would be after the dildo. Honestly, I'm terrible at it now, but I don't think it would be that hard to learn how to juggle pretty good. And I'd probably choose something really stupid to juggle, like giant floppy dildos! And it's just kind of a standard, like you're in the background. This was from Marky Mark, the DJ Marky Mark, feel it! What would you do if you were Bruce Willis? Nothing except for repeatedly relive the Stylo music video by Gorillaz. I guess that means I'd have to almost kill Murdoch, which I'd be okay with. This one's from Lisa. Are there any characters in your book based on real people? Now this is a question I like to answer, book stuff. Hey, nobody specifically. However, there are character traits a lot from, if you know me, then you'll definitely pick up on a lot of character traits in my characters based on elements of myself. A lot of people are inspired by either feelings or ideas I had from when I was a kid. The dad, Alex Avery, is very inspired by actions my own dad did. He's not like characteristically based off him, but a lot of personality traits are drawn from my dad, or like, then like the bullies in school were obviously picked and taken from people I knew in real life. There's like a lot of little small elements. I mentioned this before. Tansu has this little nervous hand tick, like this little thing where she balls her fist like that, and that's based on what I do. When I talked to you guys on the last Q&A about how my hands, my throat closes up by touching stuff, I looked it up. It's called synesthesia, and it's by experiencing one feeling completely unrelated to a feeling that you're actually experiencing. So when I touch something smooth, it's fine. If I touch, say, cardboard, my throat closes. It's an involuntary trigger in your body caused by something that has nothing to do with what the reaction is you get based on something. Tansu does this. Then there's a lot of like Kim with her. She used to have like a bad soda drinking habit, but she kicked it, and that's kind of based on me. Those are minor things, but you can really tell if you know me. That if you know the characters well, then you know me well. Next we have Alan. How's it going to end? Guns blazing, Sammy. Hopefully in a not very sudden, violent way. This is something actually I want to briefly mention. Sam was working on a college paper about assisted suicide. She had to take a controversial topic and go over a bunch of details about why it should or shouldn't be allowed. And I was going for, we should go for should, because there's a lot of things that are very beneficial from a doctor-assisted suicide. And a lot of those points are I have a lot of really good points that I'd actually want to talk about. I'd make a video about this. But basically, I would want it to be somewhat expected, to know that I have a date, to know that I have this long, so I can work on whatever I have, so I can say my goodbyes. I don't want it to be sudden. I was having bad dreams last night about shootings because we just recently had a shooting here in Michigan, and down at like one of the big universities, which isn't near us, but one of the big universities had a shooter. So it's like with all this gun stuff going on, I was having nightmares last night. Not even about me being safe, but about Sam not being safe. And it's just, I don't want life to suddenly be stripped away, either through me or from somebody else. I don't want anyone to have to deal with sudden, unexpected loss, because there's so many negative connotations with that. There's so much bad. And nobody deserves to go through a sudden, unexpected loss like that, you know? Next is from Bruce the Robert. Shall we dance? I cannot dance. Next is from Drew Cooper. Oh, sorry. Who's your favorite Pokemon gym leader? You mean who do I enjoy kicking the shit out of the most? I don't think I really have one. If I'm honest, I really don't. I guess maybe just I go with Brock, because I like rock Pokemon. They're pretty cool. And he's the first challenge. You know, you get there and your first Pokemon ultimately decides how easily the first gym will go. You choose Squirtle, or if you choose Bulbasaur, you're pretty good to go through the first gym. If you choose Charmander or Pikachu, you're at a disadvantage, so you have to work on other Pokemon. And I usually chose Charmander, so I was always at a slight disadvantage fighting rock Pokemon, so I'd always have to try really hard to get in. The strategy was get a Nidoran, and then get it to learn Double Kick, or whatever it was, and then you could easily wipe the floor with Brock. So that was always my strategy. So I guess Brock, because he was the first hurdle. Once you beat him, and once you prepare yourself enough for him, because if you just kind of run straight to the gym, you're not going to be prepared to fight him. You're going to get your ass kicked by his like level 11 Onix, or whatever the hell he was, or 13 Onix, I don't even know. You're going to get your asshole punched in. So it's just like that first prep phase, that first, alright, gotta go face the gym. This is from Abigail Lemon Party. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hairy is your ass? I would probably say a good 7. This one is from, it's from Manager. Why did you decide to be a YouTuber? I didn't just decide to be a YouTuber. I wasn't like, hey, this YouTube thing is going pretty well for people. I think I should give it a try. Now, if you go back on my channel, like way back in the beginning, you'll see I had just like a Halo 3 video, I had like a skate video, just a couple of random I am on YouTube a lot. I have an account. I guess I'll post a couple of videos. Why not? And there was like, yeah, that was interesting. I like seeing the numbers go up. You know, I didn't get many views, but it was just, I don't know, I just got into the habit of making videos, and I started trying to become a little bit more consistent. It didn't work too well. I was very inconsistent. Somehow, out of all the billions and trillions of videos on YouTube, people have found mine, and it was just a nice feeling. So you can ask more than one question, guys, too, if you want. So this one's from Fisticuffs. What was the first cartoon you ever saw? That's difficult, because obviously when I was very young, this is kind of like the earliest memory. There are things that happened when I was very young I don't remember. I do remember very distinct memories of being at my old house, not my parents' house previously, but the house even before that, the barn house I lived. In our porch, like every Saturday morning, I would get up at like 6 or 7 and go out there, and on our big, huge box TV. This thing must have weighed 200 pounds. It was massive, and it had like you turned it on at 30 feet from the TV. You would feel the static charge up from the TV screen. So I would sit there like this close to the TV, just like, and I'd feel the static blast my face and be like, "Cancer's great." And then basically, I would watch like Saturday morning cartoons like the Roadrunner and stuff, like with Wile E. Coyote, a lot of Looney Tunes stuff, because I grew up watching a lot of old shows from my dad. Like I grew up watching a lot of like old black and white shows. You know, I love Lucy, not MASH. MASH wasn't black and white, but I grew up watching MASH. Little House on the Prairie was another one. Just a lot of stuff like that. There was like the stuff you'd see on Boomerang nowadays. I grew up also watching. I don't know what the first thing was, though. I couldn't tell you that, but it was probably like Bugs Bunny or something along those lines. This is from Lisa Left Thigh Lopez. What has surprised you the most? In myself, the ability to be incredibly stubborn and keep going. I thought I would have given up long ago with everything. I thought I would have given up absolutely. Just like, fuck it doesn't matter, and then like let myself get fat or something like that. Just, it's not worth it. Yeah, probably just the ability to believe in myself, you know, and keep going. That has surprised me the most. But I have to thank anime for that, because anime keeps me inspired. Especially Naruto. This is from Debbie Onion Flings. Okay, see, when I first read that, I thought that was Debbie Onion Flaps. That's disgusting. This is Debbie Onion Flings, which is less funny and less disgusting. Have you ever been to a wedding? A couple weddings, actually. I went to my brother Jim's wedding, my parents' wedding, actually, because they had me and my brother before they got married. And actually, I was telling Sam this last night, funny enough, how they were looking for me. I'm like 4 or 5 at this time or something. It's like, where the hell did Chris go? What's going on? After like there's like the reception going on, and they go into the coat closet, and my dad or whatever sees my Bugs Bunny shoes sticking out of like a pile, like a literal pile of coats on the floor. He's like, "The fuck is that?" So he just like pulls off. I'm just sitting there, asleep in the coat closet, covered in strangers' coats, pickpocketing them. You know, I'm just sitting there in my Lion King hat and Bugs Bunny shoes, not giving a damn. This is my parents' wedding. There was that. I'm actually going to a wedding this August for one of my oldest friends, Sean. He's getting married, so yeah, I've been to a couple weddings and I'm going to more, and this is the last time and only time I'm actually dressing up formally for a wedding. Pork Master, Meat Master, Meaty Meats is what it was. Okay, there's no capitalization and no spaces, so it's just a cacophony of letters. Who would you most like to meet? Jonathan Davis. And I was so close. I was so close. I met Monk, I met Fieldy, and I saw Jonathan Davis walking by. I'm like, no. But he like looked over in the direction, like waved to the crowd, everyone. He looked so tired. But he just was like because he had to like go get up on stage to get ready to perform as J-Devil first, and then before Korn came out, so he had to go open for himself, so he must have been exhausted. He's doing like a tiny show in fucking New Hampshire, you know, he doesn't give a damn. And then lastly, this was from Anonymous. Nobody left their name. Who is your favorite Studio Ghibli character? Now, not people, but character. And that is a very hard one. Obviously, I love Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. That's my favorite Ghibli film. But then you have all like the creatures, the side characters. The soot sprites are always showing up. I think I have to default and just say Kiki. I hold on to the possibility that there may still be another character I'm just not thinking of, but the first one that comes to my head that warms my heart is Kiki. So, alright guys, so that's going to be the end of this Q&A. Remember, one of those answers I gave to one of your questions was an absolute lie. I lied out of my ass. And at the beginning of the next episode, I will tell you which one it was. And if you guess in the comments below, then I'll say your name. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon to support me directly. My book is back on sale, guys, so if you want to go check that out, I have updated everything, and this is the last update I will ever freaking do. And I'm working on drawings now, so I have a lot more art coming out that's going to be going to the art book soon enough, and yeah, that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. I already said that. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video.